Ben, in bringing on a new hitting coach, what needs to happen in order for things to change in that specific area?
Yeah, I mean, I think that first of all, Andy Haynes is an incredibly talented guy, incredibly hardworking. He cares so much. I personally, I'm personally fond of him, and he's going to get another job very quickly. That's how these things go. I think to some, certainly some of where we got was that job is really hard, and especially really hard when you are doing it for a team that is, really trying to develop offensively, where we have as many young players as we've had, with offensive challenges that are largely the result of the work I'm doing. Like, this is the roster we have. That job is already hard, and it's going to be even more challenging when you're in that situation. And when you live in that role for 3 years, that can add up over 3 years. So there's a piece of it. I think that we certainly want to hire the best person, and ultimately it's about the players. We need to serve the players in the best possible way, and listen to all what we've heard and the observations we've made about what we think the players need more of or less of, and focus there. I think we also want to build a team, a hitting team that is really working together, and so that it's not all on one person to bear the burden of the offensive performance of the team. It's just, I don't think that's the best way in modern baseball. It was the way for a long time, and I remember days when the hitting coach of the Red Sox was just, he was sort of singularly responsible or felt that way for the performance of the major league group. I don't think it can be that way anymore. I don't think it should be that way anymore. I think it has to be a team. There does need to be a leader of that team, and that's the person we'll be looking for. And we'll focus on what we believe our players need. First and foremost.
Do you think anything needs to change in terms of philosophy from an offensive perspective?
I think it's much more about consistency of messaging, consistency of follow through, clarity, simple clarity. What are we trying to improve, and how are we trying to beat this pitcher? And that's a lot easier for me to say than it is to actually do every day. But I think it's more that than a brand new philosophy. I think we've figured out a lot about what leads to success with hitters at the major league level. We're not going to move off of that. We figured out a lot about how to measure the swing, how to measure performance, how to coach things toward improvement. We're not going to totally move off of that. I think we just need to deliver, in a more consistent, clarifying, simple way, and follow through all the time, and just do that as consistently as we can. Ultimately, serve the hitters. The hitters go up there every night, and they got to do something that's really hard, and we want all of them to be in the clearest frame of mind possible when they're doing it.
Then what's the